Yeah. Me and Jay Spitz in the booth, man.
Wait. Here we go.
Every time we get in here, it's rugged, you know what I mean?
I can't use that one, man.
It's always death to
How about stick with
death to the haters, death to the fakers. Really ain't shit. This is how we get down.
Yeah, that feels so
We're
much
gonna do some
better.
bullshit for you, that's what we call it. It's like this.
Drop it, baby.
Big watch, big rain, big chain, nickname, bitch I'm Rick James. Spit hot, spit knowledge, spit flame, nickname, bitch I'm Rick James. Big watch, big rain, big chain, nickname, bitch I'm Rick James. Spit hot, spit knowledge, spit flame, nickname, bitch I'm Rick James.
Supply the alcohol, should blame it. It's when it's
Sat my daughter down and said, baby, I teach you about love because if you don't love yourself, then you're going to hate everybody else. If you don't love yourself, then you're going to grow up to hate others. And you're going to grow up to be a terrorist and playing bombs on the side of the sidewalk and blowing up people who's trying to run a simple marathon. I teach you about respect, baby, because if you don't respect yourself, you ain't going to respect others. And you're going to grow up to be a disgruntled teen who attempts to commit suicide at Temple High School, who's right now in critical condition. There's no such thing as bad students, only bad teachers. So I say again, my aggravation also comes from my inspiration. Something happened to me the other day that inspired this next piece. I want to tell y'all a story. Can I tell y'all a story?
What's up?
Now, for all those who have attended my previous shows, y'all already know I'm aggravated. So let's not get misconstrued about my thoughts and views on dudes who shoot up movie theaters and little kids in school. In all actuality, that day's reality I know was way worse for the victims. But the root of that problem could have been solved by the hands of the parents who gave birth to the henchmen. I'm ashamed of today's version of discipline. It's disturbing and sickening why these kids so lost. The shit they involved in used to be minuscule problems because there was nothing the switch won't solve. So you already know I'm aggravated. I'm not saying I'm no longer pissed off. I'm still seeing plenty at men who wear their jeans skinny and the vendors of the male version lip gloss. I'm far from getting off the deadbeats of the man gender who kids miss them, they just diss them because they switch misses and skip Christmas every damn winter. And I'll never be finished addressing all these terrorists and shit because they work in my nerves like a damn splinter. But you already know I'm aggravated. It's quite apparent that I'm frequently agitated. But tonight, I'm here to address a subliminal message that was given to me while I was incapacitated. It came to me one evening while I was sleeping in bed. The words of an unborn fetus named Stephen O'Red. And y'all wouldn't believe some of the things that little Stephen had said about his kinfolk. What was transpiring outside of his belly button window. You see, Stephen had careless parents who just recently wed. Both were habitual cokeheads. Their noses frequently fed. Every evening, little Stephen would peep under his mother's robe, and the color of his mother's nose always seemed to be red. The father of Stephen O'Red was a woman beater named Ted, an alcoholic, a gun collector, and the community's one molester. The mother of Stephen O'Red was ashamed of her son's protector as his kinfolk. Well, at least that's what it seemed from outside Stephen's belly button window. One day, a beating from Ted was shaking Steve in his birth space. But kids are easily misled, so Stephen thought maybe my father came home from church late, or perhaps it was just an earthquake. It was a late evening for Ted, so when he came in the house just before 3 and asked his wife where his coat be, she had snipped up the last of his OZ. The beating from Ted left Mrs. O'Red with a black eye and a broke knee. After smacking his spouse, Mr. O'Red ran up at the house to go blow steam. Can y'all hear me? Let me tell you why I'm aggravated. Later that morning in the hospital, Stephen's mother developed a nosebleed on top of the pain of her broke knee, and under the covers, a slow leak. The doctor said, Mrs. O'Red, your son's underdeveloped in both feet. This is a result of your frequent beatings and you being a habitual coke fiend. Stephen's mother said, I'm requesting my husband. I need to be speaking with Ted. But Ted had just shot up a movie theater in Aurora and 12 people were dead. And little Stephen was listening and he couldn't believe all the shit that was said about his kinfolk and what was transpiring outside of his belly button window. So it was quickly becoming apparent that Stephen, he was being neglected. At first, he didn't accept it, but his parents were just a little bit too reckless. So he invaded the thoughts of a poet and sent them a subliminal message to disperse the general public in hopes he can get it corrected. So you already know why I'm aggravated. But right now, I'm speaking for Stephen O'Red. He said, it's plain to see it's too late for me, B, because in a week, I'll be dead. So here's everything that I've seen, and here's everything that's been said about my kinfolk, and what's been transpiring outside of my belly button window. So you already know I'm aggravated. So let's not get misconstrued about my thoughts and views on dudes who shoot up movie theaters and little kids in school. Because despite my aggravation and everything that I've said, I ask y'all to please take care of your kids. He or she could be the next Stephen O'Red.
That's right, y'all. Y'all give it up for an aggravated boy, man.
Rest in peace to all the casualties on the Boston Marathon. Hey, y'all take care of your kids. Parents come first, man. All jokes aside. I'm proud to be a parent. I'm proud to be a father. Shout out to my man who give me a chance